Today, I'm gonna give you 5 amazing steps how to make her squirt. So number 1, start a conversation. Talk to her about this experience. I'm going to offer you this exquisite pleasure. No expectation, very important. That's why I asked you this question in the beginning. Really no expectations here, because watch my video about female psychology or female orgasms, right? The more you pressure her to orgasm, the further away she will move away from the orgasm. So really, you're going on a journey of experimentation. Let's try something new. That kind of mindset that you yourself have to approach it and offer this to her, right? So I'm going to touch you on the following ways. You will feel like you want to pee, and this is actually what I want you to feel, but don't worry, you're not going to pee. Now, and if you do, that's totally fine, because everything that comes out of your body, I absolutely love. I love every inch of your body, right? Obviously, you don't have to say exactly like that, but that's the idea. Or you can encourage her to go to the bathroom before having sex to empty her bladder, so it will put her mind at ease, so she won't pee all over the bed. The reason she feels like she wants to pee is because of the erectile tissue, the G-spot, that swells up when the woman is turned on, and it puts pressure on the bladder. And also there's a skin gland, which is analog to male prostate, that produces and builds up the prostatic fluid, which is actually female ejaculation. And watch my video right here to learn about the difference between squirting and between female ejaculation. Yes, I know that people use those two terms interchangeably, but they're actually two different things. The chemistry of those fluids, by the way they look and what they consist of, are different. Number 2, foreplay. You've been watching my videos for a while now, and you know that the king of female arousal is what? Please put the answer in the comments below. Yes, it's context, right? So spend some time arousing her, right? And not just before sex, but in general, how you treat her, how your relationship are between the two of you. Context. So this is where my breast and pussy massage comes in handy. Take your time to arouse and relax her entire body. So download my guide. You'll find the link in the description below. Spend time with her, kissing her, caressing her, stroking her, and then you can move to step number 3. You're gonna put 2 fingers, sometimes 3 fingers, but usually 2 fingers inside of her vagina and see if it's ready to accept you, right? When vagina is really ready, it's like it pulls you in, right? It wants you inside instead of like really trying to penetrate it, right? I put it back on. So the G-spot is located on the upper interior wall of the vagina, and we're going to take all women into consideration with longer and shorter vaginas. So it's anywhere between 1 to 3 inches. But for many women, it's really close to the entrance of the vagina. And the way to know that this actually a G-spot is because it has this rigid texture. Again, a woman has to be aroused in order to feel that texture. Now, and that's data. In 7% of women, they don't have that rigid texture. It's still a G-spot, but it has this smooth, peachy texture on top of your fingers. So you're gonna start real slow. Don't do those crazy movements, right? The way you see in porn. There's time and space to do that, but not right now. You're gonna start slow by stroking her maybe up and down the G-spot, maybe circular movements, maybe putting the pressure on it, right? See what she responds well to, but you have to, because if you start fast right away, it just doesn't feel, it feels uncomfortable, and the woman tenses up, and then she feels like she has to feel pleasure, and it just doesn't go well. I mean, women fake and then don't tell you the truth. So start slow. When you're connected to someone, you actually feel when they are dropping into their pleasure. So here, I want you to encourage her to drop into her body and into her pleasure. So encourage her to focus on those sensations, right? On the sensations of pleasure, right? Give in to that. You're going to encourage her to breathe that will also put her into her body. It will also encourage her to sound, right? Always the jaw is relaxed, and to sound her sensations out, right? Because we know our vocal cords are connected to the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is connected to our cervix, right? Cervix is right there with everything else in vagina. So your whole body is vibrating, and the vibration puts the body at ease. Also encourage her to move her turn on, right? So basically you're inviting her to drop it into her body more, to her turn on more, and express this turn on through breathing, sounding, and movement, right? And did I say it was number 4? That's number 4. And when she's deeper into her turn on, you're going to intensify that hand movement. And it's not even a hand movement, so you're gonna do the come here motion, right? Really like come here motion, and this is where you can really go at it. Don't be afraid to go. So this is also actually intense for you, and it's tiring for you. So what I suggest is you actually move it from your shoulder, from your arm, right? Is when you do the deadlifts and they tell you to do it from your heels, right? So you're gonna do it from your shoulder. So don't just do it with your hand, do it with your entire shoulder, right? And if you do everything right, and if the context is right for her, because of course you're responsible partially for her context, but you're not in her head. She's also responsible for her own pleasure, right? So if the context overall, if she's feeling good in her body, if you treat her well, if everything aligns, then she should be squirting within seconds after you start really intensifying, right, that movement from your arm, from your shoulder, with a come here movement. Now, so when she starts squirting, do not remove your fingers out of her vagina, because it can feel very abrupt and disruptive, right? You can think of your own experience when you stroking yourself, right, and you're coming, you're ejaculating, and then you remove the hand. It can feel abrupt, right? You want to finish that. So when she starts squirting, is the intensity of pressure that you're stroking her with a come here movement, but stay still pretty firm on her G spot, right? And so let her squirt, and then let her orgasm, right? And then remove the hand. This is can be a very cathartic moment for many women. They can cry, and don't be scared of crying. When a woman cries in bed, as a woman who cried in bed, this is the best feeling you can have, because it's like, I feel like there's your subconscious mind merging with your conscious reality. Everything is in sync, everything is integrated inside. There's a big release happening when you cry after this intense orgasmic experience. And also know that sometimes women squirt and they don't even have orgasms, and for them it's not a big deal. I know women like that. Or their orgasm and squirting are linked in together, and then there's some women never squirted, but they have the most ecstatic deep orgasms, right? So that, again, to remind you, just don't make it a goal, just go on a journey and see what happens. So number 5, to stay present with her. And of course you're present with her throughout the entire thing, but this is where you don't just drop and turn away. And of course, my sexual journey started with my boyfriend. We were together since the age of 14 until 18, and we started having sex when we were 15. It was very young. It was still like Soviet Union, Russia. Soviet Union just ended, so it was Russia. And after sex, we didn't know much. I didn't know much, but he would turn away and start smoking, and it would turn TV and start watching TV. I was always neglected, and I was always left alone, right? Horrible. So stay with her until she descends down from this heavenly experience back down to earth, right? This is an important part of you being a great lover. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if it was helpful. Let me know once you practice this, have you succeeded in making her squirt? Tell me how she felt. And also remember to download your pussy and breast breast and pussy massage, and I will see you in my next video. And please remember to subscribe, like it, and comment and share it with anyone who you think benefit from it, which is everyone. All right, mwah.